Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be opening this CCA 2018 Ford Mustang GT. This diecast car was sent to me from Temu for review. So let's get started. All right, let's see how we open this. First off, there's other cars that you can get. Doesn't, oh, there, it looks like it slides out. Okay. And then this comes out. All right, that's pretty cool. Let's see what we've got. Let's take the car out and have a look at it. It's a nice detailed car. Got a plastic base, rubber wheels. Feels like they're two-piece rubber wheels. And does the doors open? Yes, the doors open on it. And it looks like you can replace the hood, so I'd imagine the hood opens. It does. No engine inside of the hood though. Okay, well, let's set this aside and grab the instructions. It looks like the panels just pop off. Okay, so let's give it a try. Let me adjust my camera down just a little. So I think the hood just pops off. It does. Okay, and then I think these other panels just pop off. That wasn't even attached very well. Let me see that again. Whoops. Guess it would help that if I put it on the right way. Yeah, that's actually loose. Okay, let's see about the other panels. All right, it looks like our grill popped out first. And then our headlights also popped out. And the front just pops off. And let's see about the back. Okay. And then the wheels. I don't want to break them. Let's see. Looks like they just pop off. Okay, they do. So let's set those aside. Okay, so I think we've got it all apart. Now it's just a matter of putting it back together. So I think we start with the engine. Well, actually, no, we start with the radiator. Okay. There's a radiator. And then looks like we put this piece on the radiator. Looks like it just snaps into place somehow. Let me do this off camera just a second. Actually, that prong may be a little bent. That might be what the problem is. All right, give me a second. Okay, I got it. Those little prongs were not exactly lined up, so I had to squeeze them back together to get them to fit in there really good. Okay, it looks like it snaps in right here. And now for the engine. So we take the engine, and looks like we've got the cover that goes on the engine. Get it out of there. And I think it goes this way. Okay, that snapped in really easily. And so I think it goes right in here. Okay, that snapped in really good. And now we've got this piece. And that snapped in. All right, so I think we've got our engine complete. So we'll do the back end first. So here is our new back end. Let's compare that to the old one. I don't think it really looks any different. A little bit, but not anything significant. Oh, actually, I think we've got the, where's it at? There it is. This part that has to go on there. So it's got our exhaust and our diffusers. Let's see what the difference is. I guess I got it upside down. Okay. That snapped on. So now let's put the rear on it. Oh, get it upside down. Guess that would make a difference. There we go. I think the license plate is actually what holds it in place. Like I think those clips actually attach to a bar on the inside. Okay, now I think we gotta put our lights on. feels like these just slide into place. They really don't feel like they snap. So it must be the front that actually holds it on. So let's get our front and let's compare it to the other front. Really not much of a difference there either. Just the lower section has got more carbon fiber, and it's got the Ford Performance logo on it. And then these, I guess they're air intakes, look a little bit different. Okay, and then I think it's the grill with the snaps that holds all this in. And it is. Okay, and now let's look at the hood. And let's compare it to the old hood. A little raised there in the center, I guess, so it sits over the engine. So the hood does not want to completely close down, and then it doesn't exactly line up with the strap there on the front. Let's see if the original hood does better. So yeah, it actually closes better and lines up better too. Maybe I'm just not getting it snapped in real good. No, it definitely does not fit quite as well. Wait a minute, there it went. Still doesn't exactly line up, but at least it shut that time. It kind of bugs me a little bit that the lines don't align. Okay, let's put our other spoiler on. And so what does it say? CHIC AUTO. That does not want to snap down in there all the way. It doesn't want to go all the way down into it, which leaves it a little bit loose. I think that side went. Yeah, this side's close. Then it popped the other side back out. Okay, I think that's as close as it's going to get. It doesn't really want to go down in there all the way. Yeah, this side is loose, but at the same time, it doesn't go all the way down. This side is loose and doesn't want to go all the way down. So I don't know if that's a defect on this particular car or if they would all be like that. And then something I just noticed is part of the headlight. I put the glass in, but I did not put the actual headlights in behind it. So let's see if I can just pop that back off and do that real fast. So I think it goes in first. think I'm gonna have to, let's see, the back is just falling back off. Okay, so now I got that. And now I think the lights go back in over top of that. Got it. And now let's put this back on it. Actually, that slid back into place a little bit easier. Okay, now the hood. Okay, actually the hood closed really easy that time, and it actually lines up. So I'm not sure exactly how that little light bracket made a difference, but it did. Oh, I know why it did, because I put the old hood on. Let's go back and put the new hood on. I was excited there for a second. Now we're back to the same way. Still doesn't want to, well, I finally got it to close, but it's still not lined up. All right, let's put the wheels on it. And where did the spoiler? There it is. Okay. There we have it together. So final thoughts on this. Kind of got some mixed feelings. It's a cool concept. It's actually a really nice car. It's really detailed. It's got solid metal on the top. Like it's got the opening doors. What I don't like, number one, it bugs me that its panel doesn't line up. And I'm not sure exactly why the hood doesn't shut. Another thing that kind of bugs me, and I think this is a little bit of a miss. If I was going to make these and I was going to make the panels removable and replaceable, I would want to make them look very distinguishable from one another. And these really don't, other than just the Ford Performance that's on the front of it. I mean, at first glance, they look essentially the same. I mean, you could have taken this one and put these stickers on it and it really wouldn't be much different. If you put a carbon fiber sticker all the way across this and Ford Performance there, it would look like 99% the same. And it's the same thing for the back. You know, you look at the back one, it really doesn't look significantly different either. Again, you put the stickers on there. The only thing different is just the shape around the license plate. And then the hood, exactly the same thing. It's almost identical. This one is raised just a little bit. And then we have, instead of that air intake vents here, we have some vents here, and then the stickers on there. But it's not significantly different. And so, again, if I was going to do this, I would want to make it look different. Otherwise, you could have just kept the car and put stickers on it and not really have to change the panels. So I think the concept is pretty cool, but personally, I think that that is a miss. And then my only flaw with this particular car is the spoiler. The spoiler just does not stay on there whatsoever. I mean, this is going to get lost unless I like super glue it down or something like that. It's just going to fall off. What do you all think about it? Let me know in the comments below. And if you would like to pick up one of these, I'll put a link in the description where you can get one. Now again, this car was sent to me by Temu, so I'd like to give them a special thanks for sending this out. If you haven't already, please consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you in the next video.